Let's analyze Quran 597 using the Quran as its own dictionary and break down the sectarian distortions. Step 1, standard translation of 597. Sectarians typically translate it as Allah has made the Kaaba, the sacred house, a means of establishment for the people, and also the sacred months, the sacrificial animal, and the garlands. This so you may know that Allah knows what is in the heavens and the earth, and that Allah is knowing of all things. This interpretation assumes 1, the house is a physical structure built by humans. 2, Al-Kaaba refers to the cubic building in Mecca. 3, Al-Shahru al-Haram means sacred months, as in a religious calendar. 4, Al-Hadya means sacrificial animals, and garlands refers to decorations placed on them. Each of these claims needs verification using the Quran itself. Analyzing key terms in the verse. 1, does the house refer to a man-built house? The Quran repeatedly refers to Allah's laws, system, and guidance as an example. Quran 396 does not refer to a physical house, but to a system of truth and guidance. Allah does not need human-built structures for his system to function. Conclusion: house here does not refer to a physical building, but rather a foundational system established by Allah. Does Al-Kaaba refer to the cubic stone structure in Mecca? The Quran never describes Al-Kaaba as a physical cube or a specific building in Mecca. Kaaba comes from the root ka'ab, beat, bell, meaning elevation, prominence, or a distinguished status. If the Quran says Allah made Al-Kaaba an establishment for people, it means something highly significant and foundational, not a cube of stone. Conclusion: Al-Kaaba is not a physical stone cube, but something elevated or distinguished in Allah's system. 3, does Al-Shahr al-Haram mean sacred months? Shahar means something well-known, publicized, or declared. It does not necessarily mean month. Haram means forbidden or restricted based on context. There is no evidence in the Quran of Allah sanctifying specific months as holy. Quran 936 talks about 4 forbidden months linked to avoiding oppression, not about sacred rituals. Conclusion: Al-Shahru al-Haram refers to a well-known restriction, not sacred months. It is about upholding justice, not religious calendars. 4, does Al-Hadya mean sacrificial animals? Al-Hadya comes from Huda, meaning guidance or direction. It does not mean sacrificial animals anywhere else in the Quran. Sectarians redefine this word to fit their rituals. If we apply Quran 2:2, where Hudan refers to guidance, then Al-Hadya in 597 refers to Allah's guidance, not animal sacrifice. Conclusion: Al-Hadya is guidance, not sacrificial animals. Step 3, tying it all together with Allah's knowledge of the heavens and the earth. If the sectarian translation were correct, what do stone structures, calendar months, animal sacrifices, and garlands have to do with Allah showing us what is in the heavens and the earth? Absolutely nothing. But if we understand the verse as speaking about Allah's established system of truth, well-known restrictions, justice, and divine guidance, then it naturally connects to Allah's control over all things in the heavens and the earth. Conclusion: the verse is not about rituals, but about Allah's system, his well-known restrictions against injustice, and his guidance, all of which are directly linked to the natural order of the heavens and the earth. Step 4, a Quranic translation of 5 verse 97 without sectarian distortions. Allah has made the elevated system, Kaaba, the foundational structure, an establishment for mankind, and the well-known restriction against injustice, and the guidance and the clear signs, so that you may know that Allah knows what is in the heavens and the earth, and that Allah has full knowledge of all things. No mention of a man-built house, no mention of a cube in Mecca, no mention of sacred months, only a well-known restriction. No mention of animal sacrifice, only guidance. The verse connects naturally to Allah's knowledge of the universe. This completely dismantles the sectarian version, exposing how they twisted the Quran to fit their religious practices.